Mamatay ang video. Facebook ko pa rin nata to, bro. Tangina, Facebook ko pa nga rin to. Ba't ganito kasi itsura nito? Ba't ito nakasubscribe sa akin? Dapat nakasubscribe to sa akin. Mm. 3 million subscribers. Tangina. Pinapasikat yung mga tanga. Di ganun. Ano ba to? Best Tagalog movies? Ano to? Mag-subscribe ka, Boklogs. Like. Live producer. Tangina, mukha ko yun ah. Wag camera. Sipon na namuo sa tenga. Putang ina. Fuck is that? Wow! 2 viewers, what the fuck? Mga kami nagsisimula eh. Fuck. And we're live, nigga, nigga, nigga.
Nice.
We're live, nigga, nigga, nigga. Loading screen sucks. Ko lang ba't ako nag-guard dun? Punyeta. Kabayo ko.
She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
Kabayo ko. Solve all the vineyards problems. The fuck? Yan. Wyvern yan malamang. Beast, vampires, elementa, cursed, relics, specters, necrophages, humans, non-humans, ogroids, hybrid, draconids, beast. Ito. Tama ba? Ano ba? Queen. Don't let you die, motherfucker. Hack and slash pala to. Shunga. Died.
I wonder if I can get the loan from Chaffinelli. And if I were to put up my wife's as surety.
Hindi minatay ko. I need that. I need that.
Made our ladies more eager. 1,000 times quite well.
But a few drops of wine, and lo and behold, I see better.
Lasing ka ba?
I've sweat dripping down my thumb furrow.
Lasing ka ata eh.
You shan't find anything better in all Tucson.
Tucson. Hala. Hindi pa na natutulog to. Wala akong buff. Paubos na yung buff. 5 minutes. Ito pinakayo sa lahat eh. Ang kalaban eh. Insectoids. Na bulbul. Mali. Ito pala yan. Bakit ha? Horror. Nakakainis talaga to eh. Oh? Oh? Dead! Shit! Fuck!
Centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
May tago yan. Ubus na ang aking poison. Yun. Item. Kung kailan di ko kailangan yung red muta dyan, saka lumalabas. Ay nako. Time bop. Nice. Yan. Nice. Nice.
Why so pale, Richard? Does the climate less?
Side ko sa ata itong ginagawa ko. Ano to?
Come on now.
Centipede na naman. Punyeta. Mga talsik talaga ako. Ayoko talaga sa mga pag-aatake ako mawawala. Nakakainis. Nice! So, stun ka muna. Hindi naman matira dito. Punya. Tago ng tago. Gago ka ba? Tago lang. Dead by Snoo. Kalimutan ko na paano sumalag. Sumalag. Nice. Boats. Combat. Dodging. To dodge. Press for dodge for unit time. Correct. Dodge to where you let you evade the blow. Hold L2 to parry attacks. Diba L2 ulitin ko kanina.
Go.
La la li, la la la. Gentlest farm. Bandit camp po. What's up mga bobo? What's up mga bobo? Uy! That dodge! Uy! Pugot ka muna. The bloodlust. Yabot. Patay. Daming laman. Benta ko lahat yan. Tusan. Pauna yung pagkain. Pauna yung pagkain. Nice. Honey. Pwede ba tayo nito? Oh, hindi. Kailangan ko munang kumuha nito. Ito. Wala akong ability points. Ability points? Dalawa lang. Wala akong lumilevel. Ako lumilevel. Di pa ako lumilevel eh. Adrenaline points are generated more quickly than normal until the first successful enemy attack. Wow! Success. Nararan ko kaya ito gagi kaka-effort to eh. Ano tong lugar na to? Ano tong lugar na to? Gagi, legit yan. Ba? Hi, mommy. What the? Hello, saan ka nanonood? Whitey?
Not so fast, Roach.
What the fuck is that? Nice, bloodbath. Wow, wala yung bloodbath. Nice, sir. Sino naman to?
I thank you, sir. Were it not for you, well, those bandits were not pulling pranks. I could pound some new steel for you in gratitude, but I must first return to my workshop in Belgard.
Let's go. No time to lose. Let's go.
Whitey whitey.
I thank you again for your aid. Care to glance at my wares?
Can you craft me something?
Hindi sila sasalita pag ganun. Pag sinabi mo, can you craft me something? Hindi sila magsasalita. Tatango lang. Repair muna. Wow, 700 repair.
What were you doing in the Caraberta woods? And how'd you wind up a prisoner of those bandits?
Ever since the Count died, I've not had the resources to buy raw materials, meaning no new barrel hooks, no tools. So I mustered a few lads and went into the woods to scavenge.
Scavenger.
Great deal of scrap to be had in those elfin ruins. If you don't mind digging, folks say the place is haunted, but I've no fear of elfin ghosts.
A rational man.
Rational or superstitious, it matters not. The point is, I did not see a single ghost. Yet a Hansa, yes, that we ran into. Though it seems I've more luck than sense, because you came along to save me.
See ya.
Ano, dapat libre na yung ano eh. Ano to? Anong lugar to? Saan ako? Kila Liam. Ngayon gan pa. Teka lang. Okay. Meron kasi dito sa ilalim. Ano ba to? Malaman ba yan? Malaman eh. Ano pa ako nagpapas? Chance of burning. Chance of freezing. Armor piercing. Critical hit. Why?
They say storks bring babies.
Starts bring babies. Cannot attack this target.
Tended to Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Thank
Splendid.
you.
And thus, officially, by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Vineyard.
Excellent. Ah, I can already smell the grapes ripening into sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that. Farewell.
Sarap po po nyo dyan.
Old films today.
I work from dawn to dusk. Do what they summoned you to do.
Tay. Wala kang ano? Bahay ko.
Go back where you came from.
Oh, nakasabog dyan.
Roach.
Yun. Sinuntok yung pader eh.
Wants to play tag? You'd never catch me.
Geralt Permanentes! Welcome, Sir Geralt. I've heard tell of your accomplishments.
Need a bit of grooming.
Need a little bit of rumor.
Gwent, maybe we could play around.
Tatango na lang sila. Wala na silang...
Permanentation, hair rejuvenation, dandruff annihilation.
Dandruff annihilation. I need that. Name. Tingin ko fog. Oh, ako. Ano ba yun? Kadami yun. Nice! May pa ganun. Nakuwenta yung card ko. Putik na yan. I can't get that. Can't get that. Can't get that. I can't get that. Can't get that. Can't get that. I can't get that. Nadikoy niya yun. Need to win the first round. Nice. Jigstra. Come on, Jigstra. I need you, Jigstra. Nice. Nagpass. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Buhayin ko. No. 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 Get around, bitch. Damn. Yun. What? What the fuck? Meron din siya nun. Di ikaw na nanalo. The Hunger Games.
Long live the champion!
Not a champ. Not gonna lie.
You smell that? Those are
ka naman.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
That's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one
Ikaw yung
dream.
sinumpa.
At last to prepare food that
Hindi na
fortifies,
pwedeng kumain gamit
nourishes,
yung
to
kutsara.
delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing would make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never went, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well,
Nice.
perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
The Hunger Game. Wow. Saan may ginamit kong armor? Ito ba? Hindi. Yun. Yan. Tapos na tayo. Move on na tayo yan. For how many hours? Or how many hours? It's 5 a.m. Shroom, 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 boom. Morning, morning.
Even a horse drops if you ride it close to the gallop. Power magic.
Una na. Main quest yun ah. Main quest. Ito, fast travel. Ha 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 ha. Given. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sure, go on. Drink up while you're young,
Hey, you!
Blasted what? Want to learn a magic trick? It's called Faff Off.
Hey, you!
Hellcat!
Ano nyo?
Bootblags don't usually work nights. Need to come back during the day.
It's day, come on.
What was that?
San
Monsters have
Sebastian.
mamas and papas.
San Sebastian.
Tough times. Oh, tough indeed.
Greetings. He the horny one?
Bakit mo pwedeng pumasok dito?
Nice day.
Tony, is that you? But a few drops of wine, and lo and behold, I see better.
Pwede pumasok dyan.
No.
One knight got stuck in his armor, so bent out of shape it was. Poor repeated blows of
Does the
blade.
word
The
mean
whole
anything
team
to
of
you?
smiths worked half a day to get him out, but the poor chap. He could see.
The guards not like to treat you with kid gloves.
Hindi yung pwedeng pasukin na bahay. Locked.
Tough times. You're not afraid of the blessed beast, are you?
Suntukan, suntukan.
Grab a
Oh,
hold.
oh, oh.
Gone loony, have you?
Going somewhere, friend.
Your breath smells like you've been eating corn.
Know how to whistle. Just put your lips together. You there, or you there.
Daw?
Witcher, save us from the beast!
Anong beast?
No, no. No, no. Please.
Witcher, was that truly necessary? To
Makapag-quest. Gaku.
Caught you, you little fart!
The problem, kind sirs.
This much. Rain or shine.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you! You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks with dirt in their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
His father.
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Tukan.
Come on.
Tukan ka na. Tukan.
Scallywag killed 4 fingers, lads.
Tukan ha. Tukan.
I'll take him from the neck.
Okay, lihat dito. Bagsak, bitch.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Yan.
Obstructing my investigation.
Understood. Right. A few days in the clink ought to teach them not to impede official duchy business. Come on.
Yan. Gusto ko yan.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Yeah? How you imagine that working?
Splendidly. That's how. I suggest a partnership, where I see to the boots while you stand guard. And as you're the stronger, come morn you take the chamber pot out and help me make mud.
Bit about the mud's true? They were right to want to box your ears.
I've got to make a living somehow, so what say you, sir? Partners?
Let me think
Hey,
about it.
welcome.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stamp. A seat, sir, please.
Not wearing a boot. I'm wearing an armor. The fuck?
So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival.
Ginagawa niya. Yung ginagawa niya.
Hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
Alright, alright.
Alright. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
I'm gonna give you 500.
See? I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know
It's only
the fellow
400.
you seek,
500
though I
crowns.
don't know his name. A steady patron. Gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know
500.
where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. The local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's cathedral. With it,
Nice.
you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's art true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
Damn.
Handled that kid pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that.
Wait lang,
Meaning
basag eh.
the right thing to bribe them with.
Sobrang kapal ng armor. Parang hindi bagay sa katawan niya yung suit niya. Regeneration.
Red door. One the boot black mentioned.
Cutscene gago.
Won't budge. Gotta break it down.
You might just as well stand out in the street, pound on a drum and holler, "Detlef, I'm coming for you." A bit more finesse, I implore you.
Let's hear your idea.
Give me a moment.
The fuck is that?
Nice. Ever consider becoming a burglar? Skill like that'd come in awful handy.
I considered it briefly, but ultimately concluded it would be terribly dull. Come.
Well, it would be terribly dumb. No, it would be terribly dumb. Weird.
He here? Sense him?
No, he's not here, but he was here recently. His scent is still strong.
Let's look around. old toy. No use to anyone. Shame. Must have brought someone joy sometime. Somebody fixed this recently.
Yan, ba't yan yung tinitignan mo, Regis? The fuck is that? Eviction notice.
No dust mark. Somebody moved this here recently.
Candy, toffee, dye solution. Mahal pa naman yan. La.
Nice little trinket. Sometimes I think I might end up like one of these toys.
How are you being end up like one of that toys?
Somebody fixed this recently.
Pinakit ko yung nag-speedrun nito.
Attic, let's go.
Up. 2 hours? 3?
So this is his nest. Need to look around.
Suspicious letter. Whoa.
Detlef van der Heretain, you do not know us, but we know you to be a vampire. We know also of your weakness for the wench they call Renowed. Now you know this. We shall chain her down and let rats feed on her. We shall flay the skin from her flesh. Yet you can save her. You need but travel to Beauclair, where you shall slay 5 men in the manner we prescribe. You must complete the killing in 3 days. Fail, and the next letter you receive will contain a memento of your failure. Your beloved's finger.
There you have it. Proof positive Detlef killed not of his own accord. A blackmailer sunk his claws into him.
Any idea what it could be? Detlef have any enemies?
Indeed. Detlef gains foes occasionally, but they never live long.
One might have managed to evade him.
Possible in theory, but I know of none. It would have to be someone devilishly dangerous. As you well know, having faced Detlef yourself, whoever it is someone new.
It is someone new. Who the fuck is that?
Who's Renowed?
His one-time lover. The sole human woman with whom he was very close. Because she accepted him. With her aid and care, he found a place for himself in this hostile world. She began the work that I strive to continue.
Ever meet her?
Never had the pleasure, alas. She deserted him a time before he came round to save me, though he always claimed she'd gone missing.
Take it you have your doubts.
I know humans better than he does. Their capacity to be disloyal, dishonest. I also know she took her things. Not something one associates with the kidnapped, or those who disappear against their will. I'll save you the trouble of asking. No, I don't know why she left. I can, however, hazard a guess that Detlef grew angry one day, showed another, more monstrous side. Detlef's anger could frighten anyone off, though most who see it get no chance to flee.
Detlef have trouble letting go, accepting that she'd left him?
Is that so hard to believe? Do you know no humans who've struggled with just such a thing? And Detlef is so much more emotional than most humans. Not only was she his beloved, his lover, his mate, she was a member of his pack. And one never leaves one's pack voluntarily.
Even if Renowed did abandon him that time, looks like someone's actually kidnapped her this time.
Hard to argue with that. And hard to foresee what he's prepared to do to free her, get her back.
He's prepared to kill, that's clear.
As would you be for Yennefer. He kills for he cares for her deeply. And that blood, those individuals, they mean nothing to him.
Yeah, I get it now. He's out to rescue a female from his pack.
Exactly.
Right, so someone's blackmailing him. We know that. Still have no idea who. Need to look around some more. Tools were used recently. Detloff unwind by fixing toys between murders.
Really now, Geralt, must you?
Look, slips of paper, name on each. Count Crespi, Count Dulac, Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin, Count de Lacroix.
Detloff's victims, one and all. But that's not his hand.
Must have come from whoever wrote the letter. All of it written using the same ink. See the color? Ink was dyed with cinnabarite. Rare mineral, pretty much found only in
Nazaire. But I fear it means very little. Anyone could have imported such ink.
Fair enough. Still worth remembering.
This slip is stained.
With wine. Not much to go on either. Especially not in Beauclair.
Perhaps. Yet perhaps also worth remembering.
Let's sum up what we know. Seems Detloff's being blackmailed. Someone's been feeding him his victims' names.
Detloff's
all
being
noted down using one and the same
blackmail.
ink.
Si
And not
Detloff.
in his handwriting.
Not much.
But enough to ascertain Detloff's
Pero ba't
innocence.
kailangan natin siya
Clearly.
patayin sa uli? Hindi naman win din dapat. Tama.
Actually, it is. Detloff's being manipulated. Some lunatics turned him into a tool, making him kill.
So it would seem. But this illuminates a path of action for us. We must find Renowid. Render the blackmail senseless. The lunatic or ticks will thus lose hold on Detloff.
That's one idea. Could be worth a shot. But what about Detloff? He gonna go on killing while I'm out searching for his lover?
He will not. I shall convince him to stay his hand. Assure him you're a friend seeking to help. I'll await him here. Be sure to return sooner or later.
Think he'll listen?
He will.
On a wit with you, maybe.
No, he'll sense you from a mile off. Simply fail to appear. I'd better stay alone. You must trust me on this.
Fine. Need to report to the Duchess first.
So be it. We'll await you here. Detloff and I both.
Wala namang kalabang. Pumita. Tapos na.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher.
Bait talaga ba? Dito, sa taas. Kung sana yung palasyong to. Kasi di yan pwede yung pasukan yung loob. Walang interior. Kung ganito lang. Ganyan lang.
Do not disturb.
Hindi ka pwede pumasok dun sa loob. Sadness. Sadness.
Wisdom and goodness to the Father, see Father. Your great
Laking lugar, di ka pwede pumasok sa loob.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
Step aside.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Found the beast of Beauclair. Just couldn't kill it.
We sent you after a monster, and you return with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A
Ba't di kayo
monster
pumunta
slayer?
doon? Tsaka ulo ka
But
pala eh.
everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
Panis.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Yabang ka, sige.
Go ahead. Send them to their death. Certain death.
To a lone Witcher, perhaps. To 40 of my men-at-arms, but another skirmish.
40, 50, 100. Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Panis. Rebuttals.
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Echimara's, catechans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What, then, do you intend to do?
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmail? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Higher vampires? They're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop! In Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Estest, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes, yes. The west bank of the Sarre too. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Sans Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table. Perhaps some Sans Real was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Wait, Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Then we will be off. Saan punta?
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Ultimately, a vampire can only be killed by a vampire. God, bitch! Tanga.
Come on, Roach.
Nagagis ng grenade, bobo. Ano daw, bido-bido.
Tell me more about this vineyard, Castel Revello.
It's the best in all Tucson. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. Fabricio.
He trustworthy?
He's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now. I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one who just stolen from the estate.
Whoa!
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Game to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Toussaint?
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabricio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about San Real?
I am at your service.
Some of this wine might have been stolen. Just a suspicion we have, but any burglaries lately?
Burglaries? Not to my knowledge. And a few days past I took stock of the inventory. All was accounted for. The barrels lie safely in the cellar, I assure you.
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
You'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace? How am I to understand this?
Master Fabricio, we have proof someone's gained access to San Real. Someone who should not have. Which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the San Real stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Nagalitan eh.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabrizio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabricio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come and put his own.
Pinatay kasi yung mga grid eh.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Basahin ko yan. I don't have time.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269 vintage. Malalaman yun, 1269. Ito. 1269 vintage.
Hervelous. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Yun ba yun? Yun ba yun? Ano ba yun? May nahanap natin? Vilus Vintage. Hindi, Sangreal. History of SS. Chief Treasure of People ng Tucson. Siya yung best wine. Estes. Estes. Sangreal. Look daw. Look. With the hammer. Estes.
Est. Think everyone and their mothers heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous.
Fiorano. 1712.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Sangreal. 1912. Pomino.
Got Pomino over here.
Barrel top. Estes. May barrel top yun pa. Uy, wooden naman yun. Sangreal Vintage. Wala. Second floor.
Sangreal. 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
Again.
Sangreal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close, but not quite the right year.
Hindi, ito na yan.
Right here. 1269. What now?
What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full. This one's full too. Full.
What if mali tayo?
This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Sangreal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and test.
Wooden hammer for tapping barrels.
Mas magaling pa yung ano eh, si Duchess kaysa sa gago eh. Nakuha na akong barrel top. Kinuha ko na yung isang barrel top eh. Hindi, dalawa na yung barrel top ko, gago. Kucha! Kucha!
Got the taps.
Then get to work. Let's broach those barrels.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good.
So ganito tayo, TK man. Ay, gago mo, laglag. Ay!
Revolting, bitter, plonk.
Could have gone sour while aging.
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Good ka.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But your grace,
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Sorial. I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own? I shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Pagalitan mo na
I
natin.
really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool, very foolish. I beg you, your grace, you must forgive me.
Kanino yung
Who'd you
binenta?
sell the wine to?
A few weeks passed at the pheasantry. A rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Sorial. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and spoke with a foreign lilt. He claimed to hail from Sintra.
I've no Sintrian aristocrat at court.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabricio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge. What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Lockdown, boys. Talaga yung natake yung mga tanga. Ay, gago. Is ambush nga eh. Gago pa. Hugot ka muna. Hiwa yung katawan, no?
Is it just me, or did we agree you'd wait for my signal?
That was the plan, but...
Great shot. Good thing you reacted. Can't say how that would have ended otherwise.
At your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions. Come on.
Witcher, a moment. I was wrong about you.
You should.
Well, had no reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True. You are not the most endearing of men. At any rate, I see the effort you put forth. And I appreciate it. Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Wait, she here?
I hope you did not think I would leave this to you alone, especially when every hour could prove essential. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Captain, do the honors.
Who sent you?
His name is Dog. They say he plowed your mother.
Once again, who sent you?
Trash talk eh.
Your nun's lover. They call it...
Wait. He doesn't wish to speak. He need it. I can think of several other ways he can be helpful. I'm certain the Witcher will need bait to lure the beast of Beauclair.
What?
Sure can. Fresh out.
In that case, he's all yours.
Captain, have your men find me a strong rope. Kind that won't snap when we hang this fellow from a tree.
Rope?
Live bait. Great for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
What? No. Crikey, no! Don't let him!
Stop screaming. Save your strength. Got a long night ahead of you.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Wala pa eh.
Barrels. Where were you gonna take them?
I don't know.
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Hornet's the leader, only he ever knew where to go. But he lies over there, dead. That one. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was bound, I don't know. I speak true. You must believe me.
Who hired you?
He'll kill me.
Ought to be worried about me right now. Who is he?
Go on, man. Spit it out.
Cintrian. That is what they call him. I've never seen him, but I know he mustered the men for this cake. That's what they said, that we were working for the Cintrian. I don't know anything else. I swear it.
Take him away. Throw him in the dungeon. He shall await trial there. Captain, we ride to town. Gather your men and seek out the Cintrian. Someone else must have seen him, must know of him.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll report to the palace as soon as I learn anything.
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await you at the guard post near the port.
Let's go to town.
Let's go to town. Let's go to town.
It's late.
Relax, he'll come.
There's something I'd like to know. How can you be so damned calm?
Side effect of my mutations. We Witchers rarely get the jitters.
What if something has happened to him?
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can, but this Cintrian appears to be no common bandit. He managed to steal ducal wine from under my guardsman's noses. We only learned of it through a fortunate coincidence. And it was he who specified the victims for the vampire. One must be exceptionally confident to blackmail such a monster.
Still don't know this Cintrian's behind the kidnapping and blackmail. Might have just handled the theft of the wine.
Even if it's so, he then sold the wine to the blackmailers. As I see it, that makes him an accomplice.
Need to find the Cintrian, whether or not he's responsible for the murders. Even if none of it's his doing, he could still know our blackmailer's identity. Besides, it's one thing to know who ordered the killings. Other thing entirely, and just as important, is why they... Someone's coming.
Captain, why so long? We expected you hours ago.
This Cintrian does not work alone. We are fighting an organization, not one man. Bandits attacked us, not a small force either. One of my boys has a broken arm, another a shattered knee, lamed for life. And the word on the street is there's a hefty bounty on your head, Geralt.
Used to it. Not the first time I've been hunted.
Must you always? Now, the port warehouse where the wine was delivered, we identified it, then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand-in. We found him. He admitted all. A man had paid him to sign the lease, a man he met while begging outside the pheasantry. There, fate lent us a hand. A waitress recalled spilling wine on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted. Very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora? What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude a mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place. A residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
The nods. Hinatay. That's it, folks.
I should double the patrols, just in case.
Where's my last save? Where's my last save? Where's my last save? July 17. What the fuck? July 17. Alright.
Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But